Are you thinking about moving to Frisco, Texas? Well, in this video, I want to take you on a virtual tour of Frisco, Texas using Google Maps, coming right up. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about Dallas, Texas, then make sure to subscribe below, click the bell notification so you're the first to know of the market update in Dallas, Texas. My name is Daniel, and if you're thinking of moving in a few weeks, a few months, or even a year down the line, feel free to call, text, email, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. So I want to show you around Frisco, Texas so you get a better feel, better understanding of Frisco, Texas, and I want to show you using Google Maps. So let's get right to it. All right, here we are inside Google Maps, and I have Frisco right here, as you can see, already set. And so Frisco, if we were to, let's say, for example, wanted to go to downtown Dallas, we would take this toll, Dallas North Tollway, all the way down to downtown Dallas. And that's going to be roughly about 25 miles, depending on where you live in Frisco, of course. Let's say you wanted to get to the airport, then you can just go straight down this 121, which is also a toll, unfortunately, and get to DFW International Airport. Now, that's the international airport. Dallas, we also have a Love Field Airport, which is the domestic, which is basically Southwest Airlines right there. So if you needed to take Southwest Airlines and go to, let's say, California or New York or Houston, wherever, then you can just go down this Dallas North Tollway as well, and then just go to Love Field, which is also about 25 miles. So whether you go from here to Dallas, downtown Dallas, or Love Field or DFW, it's all about 25, 30 miles or so. Again, depends on where you live in Frisco, because from Frisco, from North Frisco down here can take about maybe 10, 15 minutes or so on toll. Again, it's going to be toll right here, just straight down. So also it depends on, let's say, if locally, if you were living more inside away from the toll, you lived here, then from there down to this toll right here would take about maybe, I'd say, 10 minutes or so. And then from here to here would take about 10, 15 minutes as well. So it just really depends on where you live in Frisco. Now, Frisco, if you can see, is kind of the it borders Little Elm. So right here, there are actually some houses for those who are just crazy about the Frisco ISD. There are people who just really love it, and they will go to the border and they would try to find a Frisco ISD here as well. So that kind of happens as well. Frisco also borders right here Prosper. And in one of my vlogs for the city of Prosper, I kind of show you the gates of Prosper, which is right here, like the entrance, the border of Frisco and Prosper. So that's like a cool place, cool hangout place, a lot of places to eat, a lot of restaurants for people who want to meet up in that area. And then you also have the Colony right here, which is the border as well. You got McKinney, which is right here. And then you obviously have Plano, which is right here. And then you also have Allen, which is over here. So you can see, and then Little Elm, of course, is right here. So you can see that Frisco is in a great location, just like Plano is in a great location that I talked about in my video in Plano. And it's great location because a lot of these suburbs around here are like Prosper, and up here in Salina, north of Frisco, are still developing. And so you have a lot of places to go while in Frisco. Even if you live in Frisco, you can go to any suburb that's nearby. So that's the cool thing about being in Frisco in terms of location. Now, when it comes to access, in terms of the city of Frisco being accessible to like the tolls and all that, you do have here, like we talked about, the Dallas North Tollway. So you have access to this. You also have access to the 121. So those are pretty much your two tolls. You got the 380 here, which has a bunch of signal lights, and this can get really congested just because it's like everyone that wants to go from like here to here, they can only really take this street unless they have to go, of course, north or south, and you can take other streets in Frisco. But this is really congested, the 380. And so that's kind of the downside. They are building a Universal Studio somewhere around here, Universal Studios. And so people are thinking, oh, is my house price going to go up? And well, Frisco house prices are going to continually increase because it's just a popular city with the school districts and the location that it's in, and a lot of a lot of things to do. So let's go ahead and look at the city of Frisco inside and see the things that are available for us. So here we have the city of Frisco, as you can see. In the city of Frisco, I just kind of saved several places that are popular that most people will probably enjoy. For example, here's Costco right there, and people, of course, huge Costco fans can go here. You have up here the PGA Frisco, which also has a resort there, has golf course. And in my vlog of Frisco, I show you a drone footage of that golf course. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to check that out after you watch this video so you can get a feel of what Frisco is like. So that's really popular up there north of Frisco. And you also have here, kids love the trampoline, and so that's a lot of fun. My kiddo really loves the trampoline, so she has a blast whenever we go there. And then we also have here Frisco Commons Park, and this is a really cool park. It's an outdoor park. It's huge, and it's just a lot of fun. As you can see, the review is a 4.8 with over 2,000 reviews. So whether you live in Frisco or not, whether you move to Frisco or not, you want to check out this park. It's pretty amazing. I was surprised myself when I first went there. And then you also have the Toyota Stadium. This is where the Dallas professional MLS team plays their soccer games here in Toyota Stadium. And then you also have here the Frisco Public Library. So like I said, I did a vlog of the city of Frisco, and I showed you Frisco Public Library. You can watch that. I showed you just kind of the front of Toyota Stadium, just because I'm not allowed to go inside and film because it's a restricted area. So, but Frisco Public Library is pretty cool. It's a really big library. It's a new library. And so it's a lot of fun. And inside the library, it's cool for kids because they actually have some playground space. They have like an area for like playroom, and it has kids like kitchen stuff, things of that sort. And so it's really cool. So I don't know if kids will go there to really read, but if you get them to go, you can tell them that there's a place to play, and once they go, they'll get hooked and they'll keep on going. So anyways, that's kind of that. And then you also have here the Ford Center, which is basically the practice facility of Dallas Cowboys. And in Ford Center and right around that area, it's cool. It's like a shopping area. It's a lot of fun. Restaurants there. And I also did a vlog tour of that as well. So if you want to see inside, kind of, you can take a look at that vlog as well. And then here's Stonebriar Mall. This is an indoor shopping mall, and this has a food court. This has these stores. It has Barnes and Noble. It's a lot of fun. A lot of kids go there, and it's just it's cool because obviously here in Dallas, when it's really hot, you want to go indoors, and when it's really cold, you also want to go indoors. So that's why Stonebriar Mall has a lot of people. It gets jam packed, and so it's a place for people to hang out here in Frisco or just in the suburbs. And then here you also have IKEA, which of course some people are definitely going to like shopping. As soon as you move, IKEA is a great place for you to just go shopping, right? So as you can see, a lot of these things here, like PGA Frisco here, Costco right there. You also have the library here. You have Toyota Stadium, and you have Stonebriar Mall. You have the trampoline up here. You got the what else do we got? IKEA down here. We got Ford Center here. And then we also have Frisco Commons Park here. So as you can see, a lot of these things are just straight down the Dallas North Tollway. It's like right adjacent to the Dallas North Tollway. And so that's why these house prices are not cheap here in this area in Frisco, but it is great. A lot of Frisco a lot of great schools in Frisco as well. So if we were to, let's say, for example, just type in high schools here, and let's take a look at these high schools in Frisco area. So you can see here, Frisco High, Lebanon, Liberty, Centennial, Independence, Heritage, Memorial. So all these high schools, this Frisco ISD is just some great schools, some really high school ratings, very competitive. And so parents who are okay with that kind of environment will definitely send their students there. Some parents will be like, okay, it's too competitive, so let's not go to Frisco ISD. So it just really depends parent by parent. And so we got a lot of these different schools in these areas which have some great school ratings, which is one of the number one reasons why people will move to Frisco. So that's kind of the feel of Frisco. I think I covered everything in terms of just like the inside of course, like in this area, you'll see a lot of residential all around. So let's go ahead and take a look inside Frisco. Let's take a look inside Frisco. Let's look at a house and take a virtual tour of a house in Frisco. So again, if you go into my website, danielagent.com, and you can see any of the homes that you want to see. This has all the access. You can go click search homes. And also the cool thing, if you want, is if you are looking to buy a house and you're interested in the mortgage, I'm also a loan officer, just to let you know. But you can just go into here and click on mortgage calculator. Go on buyers, click on mortgage calculator, and you can mess with these different prices. Let's say you want to buy a house at $650,000. Let's say you want to put 3% down, and your loan term is going to be 30 years. Interest rate, let's just say 5%, right? It's higher than that right now, but 5%. HOA, let's just say it's going to be about $100, not $100,000, $100. PMI, mortgage insurance. Okay, let's just not include that for now. And let's just say we calculate all that, then your monthly payment is going to be roughly about $3,500. So that's a cool accessory that you have access to into just hover over buyer and go to mortgage calculator. So anyways, let's go into a house in Frisco, search for homes, second column, single family home. Here in status, you want to click active, because if you don't, then you're going to see all the homes that are under contract, and you don't want that, right? Because then you're going to get confused. And let's just type in the city of Frisco, make sure to click that. Minimum price is on default. And let's just say maximum price. Let's say we want a home at $650,000. So go ahead and type that and make sure to click that number as well. We'll leave everything else as is. And then here, make sure to click that search button there. And here we are inside Frisco. And so what kind of homes are at this price point of $650,000? We get a house that's 3,700 square foot, 4-bed, 3.5 bath. That's pretty good. 3,100 5-bed, 4-bath. That's really nice, right? 4,200 square foot, 5-bed, 3.5 bath. And then 3,200, 3,000, 3,300, 2,250. And so 3,000. So you have a lot of these homes with 4-bed, 3-bath at a square foot of about 3,000 or so. That seems to be the common thing, as you can see here, right? 4-bed, 3-bath. Here's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,700 square feet. This is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,800. Let's take a look at this house, see what it's like. And as we're scrolling down here, listed at $649,900, 4-bed, 3.5 bath. And the square foot is 2,888. We're in Collin County. The year built is 2001. So if we look at the interior, we can see that it comes with these different appliances, dishwasher, disposal. Interior, you have, of course, cable TVs available, kitchen island, walk-in closet, etc. Built-in features. It's a 2-story home, 2 levels. You have 2 covered spaces, garage. You have foundation is slab. You have a sprinkler system. It's in a cul-de-sac, so that's pretty cool. For those who don't know what a cul-de-sac is, it's pretty much like the end of that street, so nobody really drives by your house because you're at the end of that street. So it's kind of like that U shape or something like that, right? Cul-de-sac. And you have no swimming pool here. Roof is composition. So as you go down, you can also see the elementary, middle, high school schools for this house, and it's obviously in the Frisco ISD. So let's go ahead and take a look at the photos of what it looks like, of what this house looks like. This is the outside of the house. It was built in 2001. So yeah, that kind of looks like a 2001 house or so. Here is from the aerial view. Here's the inside of the house. Ceilings aren't too high, but for some people that's okay. The floors, light hardwood flooring. And here's the kitchen. You have the cabinets there. You have the kitchen connected to right here, this breakfast area. You got the living room right there. So that's cool because as you're cooking, you have like access to the TV in the living room. Maybe your kids are playing in the living room watching TV, and as you're cooking, it's convenient, right? or they call this a dining room, dining area. Looks like a breakfast area to me. But anyway, so that's kind of the dining area. That's what they said. And here's a primary bedroom. Bedroom looks a little small on my end for this kind of size of a house. But that looks like makes it look a bit bigger. But of course, we can't really tell until we actually go take a look at the property. And here's the primary bathroom. Looks fairly new. Seems like it's remodeled, upgraded with flooring here. The tiles, the bathtub looks pretty neat. The shower. So this primary bathroom looks pretty overall clean. Here is it says second living room located upstairs with a patio overlooking a golf course. So if you can see that, we're on the second floor here, and we're on the patio there overlooking a golf course. So that has probably a really good view. Okay, so here's a better view of what it looks like outside on that patio. And so that obviously you can see that patio from that view right there. And then outside on the first floor, you have this covered patio area. So that's pretty cool. And then you have this kind of gated area. It's not a fence. So for some people, you may not like that because you want some privacy with a fence, right? But some people, they like that because they can look outside from their backyard. So it just really depends. And from this perspective, looking at, I don't know which house this one is, but if it is, let's say this one, it might be this one, I'm not sure, but or this maybe this one, I don't know. But anyways, whichever house it is, it looks like a pretty good backyard view. So I would be pleased with a gate for that kind of house. And so that's kind of the backyard. It did say it had a swimming pool, so I'm wondering if this may be that swimming pool, because we have that covered patio there. And I don't see a swimming pool. I thought it said there was a swimming pool. Did it not? Let me take a look here. Oh, there was no swimming pool. Sorry. I got confused with another house that I was looking at. So anyways, yeah. So this doesn't have a swimming pool. But that's kind of the feel that we get. A 4-bed, 3.5 bath. Again, 2,888 square foot, built in 2001 for $650,000. No swimming pool. Nice view in the backyard. And no vaulted ceilings in the living room. But I'm sure the other rooms are, you got 4 bedrooms. So it didn't seem like it showed all the photos here until we go take a look at it. So, but anyways, that's kind of the house that we get here in Frisco. Hope that helped you get a feel of what it's like here. So now you have a better understanding of what Frisco, Texas is like. And if you're thinking of moving in a few weeks, a few months, or even a year down the line, feel free to call, text, email, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. And if you like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe below, click the bell notification. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day.